Kind of like this, where it's lighter, like you can see that there's a balayage, but it's not like blonde, it's just like a light warm brown.
Yeah.
I'm still laughing because when I got to my parents' house yesterday, one of the first things my mom says to me was, oh, now that you have money again because you'll have a job, you can finally go get your hair fixed. And like she has kind of said this to me before. Like my hair is in like a very awkward stage right now. I cut it short to a bob. I think I started doing it about 2 years ago. And I was going in and getting it trimmed like every month, 2 months. I go to a very, very cheap salon and I get it done for like $25. But then I decided that I wanted to kind of grow it out for summer. And now it's just been at like this awkward length, and sometimes I get so thick like it is right now, and then I go and get it trimmed and it just takes forever for it to grow out because I keep getting it trimmed. But my mom this whole time has been saying that my hair makes me look very tall, and I don't know what the right translation is in English, but I've been saying that it kind of is like a kind of like saying like it looks like I'm from like the rural countryside of China. Plain? Simple? Maybe those are better translations. I think it's been like 3 years since I've colored my hair. Like I just want to go a little bit lighter for summer. Ever since we started dating, the boy has said this about me. He calls me bougie thrifty because I do have like a bougie side where I really enjoy nice things and like I will splurge on things I really care about, but I'm extremely frugal and thrifty and can be extremely frugal and thrifty. I feel like the last 2 years of me being a full-time content creator, especially this past year, I think year one, I was a little bit more like, okay, like I'll give myself like a flexible budget, still spend on the things that I like. But year two, when my finances really weren't looking that great, I just like full on leaned into the thrifty. Like I stopped trimming my hair as much. I feel like I almost turn it into a game. Like how thrifty can I be? And I'm extremely good at it. So yeah, I've been over-indexing on the thrifty for the last year. And I am excited to just like get some maintenance work done, you know? So I got to decide what to do with my hair. Massive carrot.
You want carrots up here, young lady?
Yeah, I'll get it though. Just a minute. So I actually recently learned that my grandpa, who isn't my biological grandfather, he's actually my great uncle, but my mom's parents died when she was a kid, so she went and lived with them, and I always called him grandpa, so in my head he's like grandpa. The one thing that he did do when he was in China was he actually had a jar of palcai, which are the Sichuanese style pickled veggies. I actually never knew that he made palcai because he kind of got really sick when I was around 7 or so. So I don't actually know that much about his actual life. And my mom was saying that he did try to make palcai a few times when he lived in America or after he moved to America. But back then, it was a lot harder to source a fermentation krog. So he just had like a little glass jar that he like tried to make palcai in. So it's actually really cool that like as I'm doing this, running supper clubs, making food, it's also been a vehicle for my mom to tell stories about her family, our history, and things that I don't know if I ever would have heard about otherwise. Like if I hadn't started making palcai, I don't think that topic ever would have come up, and I don't think I ever would have known about it. This cabbage has been there for about 3 days. See how it is. Actually, it's only been there for 2 days, and that's already really good.
Yeah, it was fun. Are you doing anything in New York besides the dinner party?
No, the main goal is for my birthday. Someone was like messaging me like, you should do a New York supper club, and I was like, would it be crazy if I did a supper club? I want to potentially do like a jujube cake.
Ooh, okay.
But I don't know how it's gonna turn out yet, so I'm not sure if I'm going to do it. So, but I was thinking that like depending on where we land with the ice cream concept, we could do soy milk ice cream with the cake.
Idea from earlier was like some sort of like candied, like
Yotel, right?
like
Is that what you're saying?
yeah, like think of like a palmier, like that kind of like sugar caramelization on like a yotel. And then I was thinking like you can like leave that as is, or you can incorporate the yotel with sesame seeds into like brittle.
It's finally happening. I'm gonna go get my hair done today. It's like in such a awkward length where it always like flips out in the bottom. And I want to grow it out, but I'm also tempted to just be like, cut it short, we'll go short again, just to make my life a little bit easier in the meantime. The good thing about getting my hair done this morning is that it's actually very close to where I need to go grocery shopping for supper club. I don't know who let me do this, but I'm hosting supper clubs in back-to-back weekends. So this upcoming weekend, I'm doing one in San Francisco on Saturday, and then Wednesday I fly to New York, and then that Saturday I'm doing one in New York. And the one in New York is like very logistically tricky because one, it's not in my apartment, so I have to source all the ingredients, cookware, servingware, prepware. The New York one is also way bigger, so normally my dinners see 8 people, but this one is going to be 16 people. But I'm very excited for it. Like the main reason I'm going to New York is actually to celebrate my 30th birthday, which is happening the following week. And I'm like, this is kind of the best way to end my 20s. This big momentous dinner that hopefully will be very successful and everything will taste amazing, and just connecting new people, bringing people together over really good Chinese food. Like, that would be awesome.
想一下，我要给你们看一下。
吃热了就淡一点 bright 一点。
这样的话，你会看到它下面会有一些黑色，
OK，
然后它会比较多一点。很好啊，羡慕都羡慕不了。
Walk into the place, a spot you from a ways. My heart, it started racing. The crowd across the way, felt was on your face, and then from the 80s. Someone keeps blocking my way. I can't feel farther away. Wait on a moment to say that I want you. You know I want you.
I will say that the downside of shopping at the mom and pop grocers is, especially the popular ones, it always feels like a war zone. I'm never fast enough. I never have the right amount of cash. Oh, it's so stressful being in there. But the produce just looks so fresh. Versus I feel like at the bigger supermarket, it doesn't look as
started
fresh.
racing.
Like this okra looks nowhere near as fresh as okra in the other store. Salted also looks fresh.
To get my name in, someone keeps blocking my way. I can't feel further.
Oh my god, I wanted 2 pounds of clams, but I couldn't find a scale. And look what I came in at, 1.99 pounds. Damn, this is my new superpower.
So you haven't eaten anything?
I haven't eaten anything since avocado toast for breakfast.
Oh my lord.
I'm just so wired. I like reach peak caffeinated, where you're like optimal functioning, and now I'm just malfunctioning. You like it?
You look younger.
I look younger.
Yeah.
You just look old.
You look
Oh, that's good. I just don't understand how all this is gonna fit in the fridge.
What's the point otherwise? Yeah, I know.
Okay, well, there is no space in this fridge for all of those groceries. I feel like we need to do a fridge clean out meal tonight. Like, this kimchi is pretty old and needs to get eaten. It is very much kimchi jjigae. What is this? I think this is firm tofu. 2 containers of baby rice. Bok choy. You could bok choy into kimchi soup. I feel like anything goes tonight. I bought the wrong tofu. Oh no. That's cool. Yep, just have a lot of soft tofu now. I already had 2 packs at home. We did it. It's 9:41 and I have to go over to my friend's house to taste test the soy milk ice cream that she made. I'm so tired. That feels like a good amount of sweet to me. That's very sweet. Crunchier.
Yeah. So more sugar is crunchier. And I think I took
Also nutty.
Yeah. I put a little more soy sauce, a little bit of soy sauce.
That's what I taste. Yeah.
And that one. This one's plain. This one has sugar syrup brushed over it. This one has sugar syrup, and then you can have to put more of it, mix it into this. Serving it at the right temp because if you like.
Why do I taste a slight sourness?
Tasting coconut.
Sometimes when you get like Canto down, it's like too sweet. I just feel like because the milk itself doesn't have a strong like way to me. Like I get it. I can like when I search for it, I'm like, oh, I see the essence of it, or like I taste it.
Yeah.
But I think it's like a good creaminess to it. Like you know how like when you drink soy milk, there's like a
It's
Oh, okay, so then it would be the soy milk probably that I'm tasting.